my name is Nia Seatbelt on. My own car, not that I use the downtown area.
Yeah.
So,
But whenever Waymo's driving, I typically that conversation surrounded.
hi, my name is Nia Jetter. I am a roboticist and an aerospace engineer, and I have been building, innovating, deploying autonomous systems for over 2 decades now. I'm very passionate about making AI and STEM education accessible to all. So let's see AI in action by jumping in a Waymo. Woo. So I'm very excited. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So is this your first time riding in a Waymo?
First time riding in a Waymo.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of orientation. So first off, we can tell this is my Waymo. I know we had a little bit of a walk to get here because Waymo doesn't pick up everywhere. And so it sent us on a little bit of a journey. But just like an Uber, we can look at the license plate to confirm it's mine. And so that is definitely mine. And we can also look and see NJ on the top. So it's giving me a countdown, leaving soon in 34 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. You can see that it stays locked until I hit unlock. There we go. Now we can go ahead and get in. And if you are ready, I will have you do the honors and hit the start ride button.
Ooh, I get to push the button.
You do. All right. Locked in there. It will start making a noise if the car starts going and you don't have a seatbelt on.
Well, we don't want that.
We definitely
Heading
want.
Geneva and
We
Paris
definitely want to be
French
safe.
Bistro.
Yeah. Right there. I love you for me. But I'm so excited. First off, it's good to see you. It's been too long.
It's so good to see you. Definitely has been way too long since we've been able to hang out.
Yes. And so I'm excited that we immediately jump in a Waymo for your first Waymo ride.
I too enjoy that. As soon as you said, hey, do you want to take a Waymo? Have you ever been in a Waymo? And I was like, I would love to take one. I've never been in one. I'm very excited. Let's have an adventure.
Exciting. So I'm so happy that you're excited. Do you have any concerns?
I don't.
Okay.
So I've seen enough videos online of other people going in Waymos and things like that. So like my initial ooh, I don't know about having a car drive itself is like a thing. But I've also been in some Teslas that have done some self-driving on the highway. My own car, not that I use it, also can do highway driving autonomously. Nice. So I'm familiar with the technology to a point. So I'm like,
Okay.
for most of the places that I go, I'm not worried.
Okay, cool. So that's perfect. What excites you the most about being in the autonomous car? No one in the driver's seat.
Really just kind of interested to see how it actually all works, how good of a driver the car itself is compared to other people on the road.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely think in most of the things that I have done where there has been any kind of issue in a car, it's always been human error. So to kind of take that out of the path and see how a system automated does against a bunch of human drivers is, kind of interesting to experience.
In collaboration with a bunch of human drivers.
Exactly. Well, I'm a gamer, so everybody's against. Who's going to be the winner?
Yep. I hear you, game theory. Yeah. So far, how do you feel? What do you think?
So far, I'm actually pretty impressed. You know, I kind of thought that the vehicle might go a little bit slower, especially we're in a very busy downtown area.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of pedestrians that they themselves may not necessarily, obey the rules that are out there. So how quickly, the car reacts to that is really kind of cool to see that, it mostly drives the way that I would be driving down here.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's one of the most challenging things about building autonomous systems that interact with people is that you can program in rules. However, people sometimes can be the most non-deterministic part of the system, and people don't always follow the rules. And so you just have to be prepared and be able to be safe, pretty much. So a lot of times when we deploy autonomous systems, in order to make the safety case, so in order to deploy safely, we have to have some kind of human autonomy overlap. And so while I didn't work on this product and I don't know for sure, I would be surprised if it wasn't the case that a person was available. Whenever a Waymo's driving, I would expect that a person would be available at this point in time. Eventually, there will be enough data to maybe demonstrate that's not necessarily necessary, and then you can remove the person from the human, or reduce the responsibility of the person. And so it's really cool because you're while it's autonomous, there are certain features that make it such that we can deploy autonomously. We, the broader community, can deploy different autonomous systems safely and continue to gather data to reach a point at which we can increase the autonomy. Mm-hmm. So another important button is the pull over button. I've had to push that button too. And so you push the pull over button and the Waymo pulls over and you can get out.
Okay, so anything pops up and you're like, ooh, not good, we need to divert.
Yeah.
It will. That's really good to know as well, because again, extenuating factors, you know, without having a person behind the wheel, there may be times where like you feel like, hey, I need to stop and I need to not be in a situation that just the vehicle or not someone that was live driving wouldn't be aware of to be able to do that. So that's really cool.